Nope. No, 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 no. Wildling is a fantasy horror film from director Fritz Bohm and IFC Midnight. The movie stars Bel Powley, Liv Tyler, Brad Dourif, and Collin Kelly-Sordelet. A blossoming teenager uncovers the dark secret behind her traumatic childhood. Let me just get this out of the way. I make a point to try and not just trash movies here on my channel. I don't see the point in it. I think it's pointless. I think it's just childish. However, movies gotta meet me halfway. I always do my best to find the good in movies, so we'll start with that. This movie is about a little girl who grows up only knowing this guy who she refers to as Daddy, played by Brad Dourif. She always stays in this one room. She's never been outside of the room, and he's always telling her about the Wildling creature that's gonna come and eat her or something like that. And then, when she's a teenager, she's been in this room the whole time, she gets brought out into the real world and has to try and live a normal life, okay? That's really all you need to know going in. Brad Dourif is really good in this movie because he's Brad Dourif. Bel Powley, as the lead Anna, you can tell she's given everything she's got. It's not enough, and that's not a crack on her, but she's trying. I appreciate that. The movie also has some absolutely beautiful scenery out in the woods. I think it was filmed in upstate New York. Gorgeous place. Lovely. And I will say, for the first half of this movie, I was really intrigued. It was ambiguous enough. I was curious as to where it was going. And then about the midpoint, we find out, and I was like, oh, we're doing this now. Okay. And that's kind of the end of the good I've got for this movie. The film is original. I will give it that. It is quite original. That doesn't make it good, but it is original. I'm a fan of Liv Tyler. I love her in Lord of the Rings. Big fan of her in That Thing You Do. I love that movie. She could not be more wooden here. Collin Kelly-Sordelet, who plays her sort of sullen younger brother, he's not so good. However, with dialogue like, and this is straight out of the movie, I used to take the subway. This town doesn't have a subway. It sucks. This town sucks. The only chain restaurant in town is a Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen sucks. And scene. So yeah, with dialogue like that, I can't blame the actor. This movie is also heavily melodramatic. It feels to me as though Lifetime tried to make a quasi-horror movie. It even has that kind of soft focus that you see in a lot of soap operas. There's a romantic subplot in this movie that's kind of really abrupt, and it doesn't feel earned at all. The editing is a mess. During the climax, it's day, and then seconds later it's night, and then seconds later it's day, but it's pouring rain, and then seconds later it's not raining, and then seconds later it's night, and I get it, okay, they're trying to show the passage of time, but it came off as so sloppy and amateur. Not saying I could do better. All I do are jump cuts. There are also a couple of moments where the ADR, the additional dialogue recording, is painfully obvious. And then there's the special effects makeup. Wow, it's bad. It's really bad. Makes me uncomfortable looking at it. Look, the fact is I've seen some reviews online and some people are really enjoying this movie. And that's great. And I'm not trying to crap on people who like this movie. I'm not making fun of them. But what's the point of me doing a video if I'm not going to be honest? And if I'm being honest, I hated this movie. I think it's one of the worst of the year. It came out video on demand, but it also apparently is having a limited theatrical run. I would say if you're really curious about this movie, don't spend theater money. Get it video on demand, watch it at home. I can't imagine the theatrical experience would improve this movie all that much to make it worth your time, particularly if you're having an ice storm like I am right now. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Wildling. And I think I'm gonna give Wildling a...
What? What was that?
Out of 10. So now I wanna know, have you seen Wildling? What did you think about it? Did you like it a lot more than I did? Do you think I'm a jerk and I'm just being a goon? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. You can do so by clicking the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.